Welcome back, guys. Today we have a install video for you. I got approached by this company. They wanted me to test out their product, so no further ado. Bam, ba, bam. It is TopDisplay. Here we go, here we go. So this is actually gonna be replacing my rear view mirror in my car, and it is gonna be able to record and everything like that. So super excited. I was already in the market for this. There's another brand out there that's very common, so let's see how this one does. I'm excited for it, especially living in Maryland. It's a much needed thing to have here because Maryland drivers suck. And especially just being able to record and stuff. If I don't have my GoPros or whatever while I'm off-roading, I can just use that to record. So I'm super excited. We're gonna get down with the install, but first let's open this up. Let's see what it comes with. So, boop. Here we go. All right. So this is specific for the Ford Bronco. So off the top, you have it right here, the rear view mirror. We'll put this down. Boop. All right, so here we go. This is what you have right here. So this is not like an add-on. You don't have to add a little camera. This totally replaces your rear view mirror. So super stoked for that. Inside, you have all the wires needed. It's Wi-Fi and GPS, so that's what it has right there. You can access everything through an app. And here's the camera and the rest of the wires. Cool, so just looking at this, first impression, it looks sick. It's got an SSD port right there, and then your other ports for the power and GPS. And then it just has a power button down below and a mic, so you can actually talk to it too. And then that's gonna be the connector that we're gonna be using, which is the same as the OEM one. So it should be plug and play. It is a 16 prong connector. So if you have that on your Ford Bronco, then this should work for you. All right, so before we move on actually to the install, inside the box on the very top, we had this little baggie. Inside of it, there was a warranty and tech support card that has a QR code so you can scan it. And most importantly, your instructions, so your manual right here. So they have it where it has pictures and you can follow along step by step, or they do have a video at the beginning where you can just scan the QR code right there, and it shows you the same steps. So first off, we're gonna get right to it. Step one, we just have to remove this screw from the bottom. So you can grab your screwdriver and boom, just take that off. And then you place this little mount shoe onto it. Putting the screw back in. And screwing it back in. Easy enough. Then all you have to do is twist the mount to the up position. So you have to use a little bit of force. It's a little uni ball right here. You just have to move it around to actually get it to go upwards. So now it'll look like this. There's two different ways to remove disassemble your rearview mirror. Luckily on the Ford Bronco, I just checked, it's just a screw. Okay, so here's the OEM rear view mirror. And back here is that screw that we have to remove. So once you unscrew it, all you have to do is lift up and it'll come undone. Now that we have it removed, you just have to take off the 60 pin little adapter. So now we have it there. Boop, all taken off. Okay, so after finessing with it a little bit and comparing the OEM one to the new one, right? I figured out that I basically had this little mount right here flipped. So all I had to do was unscrew that Phillips screw right there and twist this over. So now it should look like this right there. So that might just be a little bit of trial error for you guys. I don't know if I did it wrong or, you know, the instructions weren't too clear on that portion. So yeah, here you go. I'm doing these mistakes so you can learn from me. So hopefully that helps you guys. So now we're back. I have it in the right spot. And I'm just gonna reconnect the connector right here. Boop. Cool, cool. And now it drops in the correct way. Go ahead and screw that in. Heck yeah. All right, it's plugged in and everything. There you go. Woo! We did it. Okay, so moment of truth. We just have to start up the car and see if it turns on. So here we go. And welcome. Hell yeah. We did it. All right, so the first thing that pops whenever you turn it on originally is just if you want to format your SSD, your SD card. Well, sure, we'll say yes, sure. Just so everything's clear, but there it goes. There goes the front camera. And then you can tell it, go to the menu. Has all those different options. I'm not gonna go through all of them right now. I had to get smart on what each one means. But yeah, we did it. Okay, so I watched more videos and learned how to do this one. So basically, we're just gonna plug it into the rear view mirror, run the cable through the A-pillar right here. Try to tuck in the cable as much as possible, and then basically just place it down on the dash right there, wherever you want. I'll show y'all where I place it, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so now we're just gonna plug this in, the GPS, into the slot where it says GPS. And we're gonna try to run the wire through here. Try to get a little pry tool so you can do it a little bit easier. Cool. We got this going through the little slot where the little prong, the 16 prong, was coming out of already. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. We're getting there. We're gonna continue on to hide this cable. But yeah, that's basically where I'm gonna place it. All I have to do is remove the adhesive in the back and place it there. Voila. That's it for tonight. We installed the rear view mirror, the GPS, and just one more thing to do, the camera. Okay, we are back for the install. I messaged TopDisplay yesterday and reached out about the rear view camera, how to connect all that, and basically this is what they responded to me. So you're gonna get this wiring connected to your camera, and obviously you can see that there's a red wire, but according to them, the red wire is optional. If you like, you can connect it to the reverse light wire. Once connected, the dash cam would automatically switch to the rear camera view when the vehicle is put into reverse. If you don't need that function, you can simply leave the red wire unused, is what they messaged me. And I already went ahead and tested it out and plugged it in directly to the rear view mirror, and it does power on. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and directly connect it to the mirror without actually tapping into the tail light. This car already has a reverse camera as well, so I don't need that option. To me, I think it's more valuable if I can, you know, if I'm going on a long road trip and I'm trying to check the gear, especially I sometimes put like you know, propane tank back here on the tire, strapped to the tire, or even my power tank, and this rear area is completely covered, so I can't really see through the mirror, through the window. Then I'll be able to still keep my eyes on there to make sure, you know, everything's strapped down. So that's how I'm gonna go about it. Now we're gonna just connect it to the mirror, then run the wires. I'll show you how I run the wires, and then probably place it right here. First, I'm just gonna start by connecting this to the mirror. So easy enough. We're gonna do that now. And then again, we're gonna have to slowly run the wire through the top. You can use your little pry tool to help you tuck it all in. And slowly but surely, we're gonna start tucking in and hiding the wire all the way to the back. So instead of individually doing it like how I did it, if you're watching this, you can just already run both wires at the same time and start working on hiding your cables together. I'm gonna actually try to take this off first and see if then I'm able to slip the wire down a little easier. Cool. Now we just disconnect this. Boom. We're just gonna go ahead and take these off too. Start taking these off. Okay, so now that we have this open, we're gonna run the wire. This is also like my only prying tool. I'm sure other people have better ones. I can make this easier, but this is what I have, what I had, and I'm gonna make it work for me. We got it going. We just got this little bit right here. Make sure that's still nicely tucked in. Cool, we did it. That part. Take this trim off. Boom. Okay, so I disconnected the end. this end that connected to the camera, just so I can like loop it down and actually run it better. Okay, so here I ran the wire through the 8-pillar down this little chute, and then you have to get underneath, catch this end, and now we can continue to run this down here. Just gonna try pulling all this excess cable to make it easier. Make sure all that is nice and tucked in here. We're gonna keep running the wire. And I'm gonna try to get some zip ties to tie that down. Keep running this wire. For now, we'll put it there. Okay, and now we're gonna zip tie it a little bit down, just for protection, so it doesn't get loose or whatever. So that's going good over there. I think we finished this part so far. We're gonna jump in here. It's nice not having the rear back seats to move around easier. So we're just gonna continue to run this wire. So just here in this part, just make sure you're putting the wire underneath, like there's a seatbelt bolt right here. So just run the wire underneath so it doesn't get sandwiched in between the belt. Now we have the wire right here behind this roller bar. I'm gonna try to follow this. We're just gonna unscrew these right here. Okay, we're gonna try to take off one more screw right here. We have the camera now connected, and we're just gonna push this wire behind this. I'm gonna hide this red one just in this pillar right here. So now I'm just gonna put the screws back in. There we go. Boom. Looks nice and clean. what we like around here. Runs all the way up here, up to here. Now I'm just screwing in the small little screws on the side. I used a self-tapping screw to just keep it there nice and tight because the adhesive was kind of falling off. And now I'm tightening these small silver screws on the side for the pitch. So now it's ready. Take off this adhesive, this little plastic, protective plastic. That's it. It's on there. There it is. We just gotta test out to see if the pitch is correct. Okay, so I've been messing with the rear view camera to find the best placement pitch for it to actually show the back instead of just the tire and the ground. But unfortunately, I think the mount that it comes with, it doesn't let you get that. I did want to show y'all that if you press this on the left side of the mirror, you can go up and down, change the view of the camera. And then if you press this side, it does the brightness. Same thing over here. The front changes it all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. So that's cool. Okay, I think we did it. We finished the install. We did the mirror. We got the GPS and we ran the camera all the way to the back and got it working. The only thing is that the mount bracket that comes with the camera does not allow you to properly mount it where you can have a clear sight of the back. It's unfortunately, you have to pitch it downwards. So I saw that there's a few different mounts online. I got myself a different one that hopefully gives me a little bit more flexibility to place it more on the lip here. So then it shoots forward instead of being so pitched down. So that should be coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna change that out and show y'all how it looks, the differences. But as of now, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Everything else is good. All I have to change out is the mount, which is not too bad. And then, yeah, I showed y'all on the mirror that you can press the left side of it and go up and down. I tried messing with that and trying to hopefully use the mount that they gave me, but it's not working. So I think the other mount that I got will give me what I want. And it was only like $5 on Amazon, so not too bad. But I'll show y'all more of that tomorrow. And after that, that's gonna be basically it. Before I go, also huge shout out to TopDisplay also for getting back to me so quickly when I hit them up regarding the wiring questions that I had. They messaged me back and forward last night and this morning, so I appreciate that. So far, I like what I see from the product and also from the company. So great customer service. And now all I have to do is test it out. So that's the fun part. So I disconnected the camera with two small little screws that were connected to the original mount. And we're gonna change out the mounts for the one I ordered yesterday and got today. So that should work out better. Here we go. Okay, so here's the original mount. Basically, it just has the flat plate, just one little lever that you can control. The new one has 2. So it gives you more wiggle room to play. So this mount right here, I just found on Amazon for $5. I'll put the link down in the description. Let's mount the camera and then mount it to the car. These little screws are tiny. Shit. Like I said, make sure you don't lose them because they're tiny and I just dropped one. So that's fine. Whew. Okay, found it. Crisis averted. So this would probably be easier if I was not doing this. Wow. It was already kind of just hanging here because I already ran the wires. So make sure you get the mount. Order the mount as soon as you order this camera so it can all come at the same time, arrive at the same time, and you can just switch out the mounts. There goes another one. All right, I found it. But yeah, so if you order at the same time, you can just switch out the mounts at your convenience of on a table or something like that. Not up in the air, making it harder with these tiny little screws. And now we are basically gonna mount it right here. This is where it's gonna go. So that right there is looking pretty good. A lot better than before. So that's actually all the way behind me. I still can scroll down and look at the tires if I want to a little bit. But look at that. That's actually what's behind me now. Instead, before, the angle that it was at, I could only really see that and then a lot of the tire. That's not what we want. Now I can actually see what's behind me. So I think that's a perfect spot for me. Okay, so this is kind of how it looks for me, where it worked out. Right there, right in the middle. And it's got a little bit of a gap right there, but that's why we're gonna tighten those screws on the side. And it should stay there. But yeah, this new mount works perfect for only $5 more. And with Amazon Prime, it came in 1-day delivery for me. So clutch. We did it. We finished the install. It's completely done. I'm happy with how the rear view camera looks, the positioning of it, with the new mount, easy peasy. So yeah, now we're gonna go on a camping / off-roading trip this weekend. So I'm gonna show y'all some actual footage of us using it there and a little bit of street driving as well. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm super happy with it. Third time's a try. So hopefully, if you guys are watching this, y'all can knock it out in 1 day because y'all learned from my mistakes and had everything prepped and ready to go for your install. So I appreciate you for watching, staying for the whole video. If this was helpful, please give it a like and a follow. I'll be posting a few more install videos. I have one in the works, and then trying to catch up on some old camping videos I need to also put on there. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you out on the road when I'm testing this out. So for now, peace. We are on the road and we are headed to the campground. So as you can see back there, we're fully loaded, which means I can't see out of the rear view mirror.
Nope.
So we're gonna show you how it looks in the setup that I have right now. Whenever I press the eye right there, press it. There it goes. And then I just have it tilted down because I have a power tank and my propane tank attached. So that way I can monitor just to make sure everything's good back there. Which is perfect for, again, if you're strapping things down back there or if you're hauling a trailer. So yeah, this is an awesome addition for your setup to help you be able to look behind you if this is all obstructed like it is right now. So yeah, we'll show y'all more footage on the way, but just wanted to highlight that.
Oh my God.
Bouncing around, but we're good.
Bouncing around, bouncing. You really touch them.